Everyone, welcome to a new modern video. The new set of Magic is out, and wow, I actually just noticed, is this card, Badgermole Cub, the same art as the symbol of the set? Anyway, Badgermole Cub is a new card that's seeing play in Legacy, in the green pile that I love, but also in the modern piles that I love. There was a time some months ago where I was in love with Yawgmoth, and this deck just top 4 the challenge by Bars, just very difficult name to pronounce. So probably they did it poorly. But anyway, this is the list that he top 8'd with yesterday, so pretty excited to try this out. We've got the 2-mana 2/2 that, when it comes into play, turns a basic land, sorry, turns a land into a 1/1. But it doesn't die to removal, because if the opponent kills that 1/1, it comes back as a land tapped. And it says whenever you tap a creature for mana, you add an additional green. That also means that if you tap your Delighted Halfling, you get an additional green. If you give the Delighted Halfling ability to a creature with Cauldron, it taps an additional green. This deck has a lot of combos. Spy Master's Vault Ballista is one of them. There's no more Wall of Roots, so you don't have the Wall of Roots Ballista Yawgmoth combo. You draw lots of cards with Yawgmoth. You have Zenith that can fetch for Grist. You've also 4 copies of Dredger's Insight, which also opens for the combo of Ballista and Yawgmoth. You just ping your own Yawgmoth over and over, and you gain infinite life. So that's it. This deck is cool. New card. All everything required for a good modern VEEDEO. We need to figure out the name though. You can call it Cubmoth. You could call it Yog Badge. As always, I don't know what these words mean. That's a typical non-English speaker thing that you just put words together. So I don't know if you guys have ideas that are better. I'm open to listen. Okay, let's go. Questo cos'è? Mika is our opponent. Badgermoth. Badgermoth. Okay. Noted. Yeah, this is a keep. I can go Overgrown Tomb Zenith for Dryad Arbor. Hope it lives. Then I can go Rumble for a land, and then we'll see where it goes. Overgrown Tomb. Zenith for 1. Sorry, for 0. Buongiorno, Lavo. Ready for the Eternal Weekend? Very ready. With spirit. Not with testing. Yesterday I started my legacy testing, though. So fun. Ooh, that's a land. Let's go. I can go Badgermole Cub. Yeah, let's do that. I can go Verdant Catacombs. Fetching for maybe Swamp, actually. Yeah, because I'll turn that on. Hmm. So I can go Badgermole Cub, target the Swamp, and then I'll tap this Dryad Arbor for 2 because of the Cub, and I can go Rumble. Won 2 cards out of this. Actually 3, also a Spy Master's Vault. All these cards are good. Unfortunately, I can only take 1. I think I'm go with Yawgmoth, because you do need Yawgmoth for all your combos. I want to go Yawgmoth. Maybe I just go Dredger's Insight. What does this do again? When this enchantment enters mill 4, you may put an artifact creature from among the mill cards. So I can either take Dredger's Insight. Tough choices, really tough choices. I like all of these cards. Alright, let's take Dredger's Insight. But I really don't know here. Uh, wait, Eldrazi spawn? No, it doesn't. This says whenever you tap a creature for mana, not when a creature gives you mana. So I just have to pass here. But that was a very, very good turn too, thanks to the Cub. Our opponent has Tron turn 3. Have a lot of mana. A lot of mana. Let's start with Dredger's Insight. Mill 4. Yeah, this is all bad. I wish Dredger's Insight was the auto one. Because both Tomas's Vault and Yawgmoth would have been very good. Instead, I just got nothing really. They'll have to Daffling. Okay. Um, what else am I doing? Just playing a bunch of cards, I think. Jeweled Spire, thank you for the T1 sub. Welcome, welcome. I'll go Cauldron. I'll top the Cauldron for a Delighted Daffling. We played it, Jeweled Spire. Were you the Eldrazi player? Yeah. Let's target the Eldrazi spawn, which now adds extra mana, right? Yeah, like 2. Yeah, exactly. So I can actually go Delighted Halfling and go Endurance in my opponent's turn. Mm-hmm. Just don't sacrifice, I did an accident. Yeah. All right. It's turn 3. I've got a lot of things going on. Oh, opponent misclicked. No, they didn't misclick. They just didn't crack map. When I plays Ugin, exiles my cub. I'll tap this for colorless. A pass priority. Pass phase as well. I'm gonna go Overgrown Tomb and play Endurance. Looking for Yawgmoth for the win. Yeah, should have just gotten Yawgmoth instead of Dredge's Insight. I guess it wasn't a win, never mind. Yeah, it's not a win. Alright, let's go Mortuary. Let's mill the top card. Please let be a good mill. Issue. Hey, I think I have to mill this. Allora. How much damage do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I can kill it, but I have to lose the ballista. I can kill it, but I have to lose the ballista. I guess it is what it is. I'll lose the ballista. I need to kill Ugin. If I don't kill Ugin, Ugin kills me. So I'll do x equal 1, shoot, then I tap Cauldron, put counter on Doesn't matter. This one. And attack. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And pass. Okay, they cracked the map. Let's see if they have more Ugins. Takes out the cub. And now we're just waiting for something meaningful. Is that a Kozak command? No, another Ugin. Okay. Oh, I missed one. I should have shot one damage, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. No, that's another spell. Taunt's here. Alright, come on. I still have outs. I want to draw something good. I have plenty of good cards. Well, this could be anything. This could be anything. Come on. Okay. Yawgmoth. So I do have now, quote unquote, infinite life. Do I have something else, or do I just have infinite life? I think I just have infinite life, which my opponent can easily ignore because we're playing Magic Online and infinite doesn't exist. So I have actually finite life, as they say. All right. I'm still gonna go to like 50 and then pass the turn. If I had Spy Master's Vault, I would have won. Because you can like attack with both, and then you can connive on the card. Mm. All right, 50 life, and then I pass. Okay, they go close this command. What are the modes? X equal 10, by the way. Alright, the modes are dig through time. Exiling my Dried Arbor. Opponent goes for Ulapog. What? And by the way, if you have Ulamog in your deck, um, you don't need to concede in paper because you can just deck me. Even at infinite life. Yeah, this game is over. We just needed to maybe select. I don't know. Nah, I think it was fine to select. That I did. Oh, there's no Fulminator Mage in the side. Oh yeah, Fulminator Mage is so good. Hmm. I think I want the Thoughtseize, but I don't think I want Ashiok. Not sure what to cut. Not sure what to cut. Maybe Grist, Dredger's Insight? Ugh. I think I'm mulligan this hand. Keep. Keep. What do I bottom? Riot Arbor, I think. Put a most to 5. Let's go Delighted Halfling. Ideally, I don't have to play Boseiju, but if I miss a land drop, do I want to play Boseiju? I don't think so. Let's just go with Dredger's Insight. Get a land and play Yawgmoth. I'll hold Boseiju as a spell. Okay. If I want to play Yawgmoth, I have to get Bird and Catacombs. If not, I can just go Spy Master's Vault and play that land. I'm so far away. I'm so far away from actually doing the thing that I just want to curve out. Now I'll just beat down with my Badgermole Cubs. Okay. Opponent goes Ugin's Labyrinth, go. I'll go Forest. Can I airbend on the same land? Does it have haste? Haste. Target land you control becomes a 0/0. Yeah. Okay. Let's play Cub. I don't need to Boseiju right now. Hmm. I wonder if I should turn on another land. I think I will. I have a very large board, but it's just 2/2s and 1/1s. Putting gets Eldrazi Temple. And they can now play Thought here. But the Thought here That was my whole board. Let's go Dredger's Insight. Very good draw. See what I hit. Nice. That's the Agatha Soul Cauldron. Perfect. Which I can turn into Yawgmoth. And start doing the good things. I'll put a counter somewhere. Probably here. Now I do pay 1 life, sacrifice, draw a card. Spymaster Bolt is the draw. Very nice. Um, I'll pay 1 life. Give -1/-1 to this. Sacrifice this forest. It returns to the play. Thoughtseize. Okay. I can put Proliferate and Ghost by Master's Vault here. But first, let's sacrifice this one. Draw a card. Sacrifice this one, draw a card. Walking Ballista. This does not do any combo. Yet. I have so many options. So many options. Okay, let's play the Lighted Halfling and kill it. Sorry, Halfling. I know you just came into play, but you gotta go. Then let's kill this Thought-Knot and draw a card. And draw a card. Okay. Can go Ballista for 0, and then I can go Spymaster's Vault. So Ballista for 0. Spymaster's Vault. Here. I have to discard 9 cards. Okay, I think I found lethal now. In a lot of different ways. I think the easier is just to attack. Quanti ne c'ho? 11, 12, 11, 14, 15. I can either, if I proliferate, I don't have lethal. So the way to have lethal is gonna be Agatha Soul Cauldron. A Walking Ballista. Magical is bugged. Sorry, it's lagging. It doesn't let me choose the Agatha Soul Cauldron. Okay. I'll click on Walking Ballista. Put her here. And then I can attack and then shoot with Ballista. I take this thing slowly because you never know. Yeah, this was a pretty convincing showing for the Badger. We had so much mana and we used them all, basically. Now, game number 3. Submit. Because I don't play this deck often at all, and it has so many lines. Alright, keep. Mind Stone on turn 1 from my opponent. I'll go get Dread Arbor. Yeah, this deck is hard to play on Magic Online, for sure. Let's see your turn 2. Yep. Ah, I had the Dream Start once again. Cub into Rumble. Opponent will disrupt it. Let's see which of the two they take. If it's the Cub or the Rumble, they take the Cub. Reasonable. I keep on drawing lands. Not reasonable. I think I want to go Cauldron. This way they can't discard it with Thanatos here. Let's see what they up to. Do I want to tap the Cauldron to exile Zenith, Halfling? Think so. Nice draw. Gorgeous Insight. Okay, let's take the Cub. Let's play it now with a basic forest. Oh, never mind. I milled the basic forest, so. I pass. I have the Walking Ballista in the graveyard to exile with the Cauldron. Let's see if they go Kozak's command end of turn. Yes, they do have Kozak's command. Okay. Can't do much about it. Hmm. No response. I will lose another Walking Ballista. Opponent can cast that Ugin very quickly. Maybe I should have taken Boseiju instead of the Cub. And just Boseiju the Ugin's Labyrinth. Oh wow, you also have card. Hmm. I don't feel very good. Classic moment where you resolve card and then you go deep in the thing. Don't know what to choose. Good morning, good morning. Okay, the tick up card. Hmm. I think this game is over. Rip. Good old Tron. Okay. On the play for round two. Mulligan. Keep. I'll bottom Endurance. Seems like the weakest card of my deck. Of my hand for sure. Wow, Elvish Mystic. Okay, that must be another Badgermole player. Grudges Insight. It's not bad, but I think I already have enough 2 drops. Play Grudges Insight. Over Rumble. I don't think I want to play Yawgmoth turn 3. Anyway, so might as well gain a life. Elvish Warmaster. Interesting. Now I'm gonna go Badgermole Cub into Malevolent Rumble. Okay, let's get Yawgmoth. And now if I draw, I guess I sold Cauldron, I'll win the game. Okay, Devoted Druid. Opponent not really doing very much. So it's time for us to do something now. Um, let's just go Yogg. Yeah, just go Yogg Yawgmoth. Yeah, pretty straightforward start. Actually, let's go Yawgmoth Yogg. Yeah. Should I sack the spawn? No. Okay. Let's start. P1 life. You're right. What does Vizier do? Vizier of Remedies. Go bots. Vizier of Remedies. It says, if one or more -1/-1 counter will be put on a creature you control, that many -1/-1 -1 are put on instead. Okay. So the way I'm going to do this is, first, I'm going to kill Elvish Mystic using Eldrazi's Spawn. Now, if they respond with the Vizier, I can't do the Yawgmoth thing. I don't want to just pass now. Maybe I'll act later. But I definitely want to play around Chord for Vizier. Because if I sacrifice this Yawgmoth and then Core for Vizier, then I can't do much else. So I think I'm just passing for now. They have to do something. They don't do anything. Okay, I also won't do anything then. Okay. They cast Vizier of Remedies. Let's give -1/-1 counter to Devoted Druid. They concede. Okay. Alright, sideboard. Spring and Fatal Push. Cheers from Chile. Hola, hola. You can't click yield all, the Vizier would resolve. I don't think so. Still on the stack. Okay. Oh, definitely cutting endurance. This card doesn't like this card. Drawing a Yogg. What's the last card I want to cut? Everything seems so powerful. I really don't know what to cut. I'm cutting dredges inside, but I really don't want to. Do I like this hand? I do not. But I do have one piece of interaction. I'll keep it. Definitely not playing push on that. Stop lands though. I already kept a bad hand. Don't give me more lands. I should have mulliganed. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. Mm-hmm. What are we killing now with my puddle push? I guess I'm killing the devoted druid. Although the mole cub will be so good for my opponent. Yawgmoth. I guess I'll take it. If I knew my opponent in hand, I would have just pushed the Lion or Elf. They wouldn't have been able to play anything this turn. Okay, we're Master. Devoted Druid is back. Always bold the bird. Always. My opponent actually had no other lands. I would have won that game if I would have won this game if I had push. The and this game is over. They're gonna chord for Vizier, and then have the win with War Master. Game 3. Okay, let's go. No one drop, but we're on the play. When it goes, what land is this? Yavimaya. Okay, that's good. Do I want to go Dried Arbor though? I'm not afraid of removal spell in this matchup, and Dread Arbor will give me more mana later on. Not usually what you go for, but I think it's reasonable here. A Ranger is not good. I don't think I care about it. Maybe I do kill it. Not that good. What is good? If I go Mole Cub, doesn't do anything now, but it will have give me a lot of mana later. If I go Rumble, I think I'm gonna go Cub. Do I need to fetch? I guess I do. Let's take over Gruntomb, and let's play the Cub on it. When it does a 2 lands this game, they play the Devoted Druid. That card will die. That card will die. Ooh, another Cub. The Cub got better in multiple. So Spellmaster Vault. Let's go Cub. And now I have 6 mana. I'll start with Rumble. Okay, I've got the Cauldron. Then I can go Grist. -2. and then play Halfling. So give us a creature, kill Devoted Druid, and then play Halfling. Next turn, I have so much mana. So much mana next turn. This card really speeds you up. In a deck with 8 ways, like 8 2-mana ways to search for cards. I think extra mana is really, really nice. It's a shame that they just fixed the MTGO bug of Wall of Roots, and now Wall of Roots doesn't see play anymore. All this work from Magic Online to fix Wall of Roots, just for them to print Badgermole Cub, which is just better than Wall of Roots. Okay, let's start with plussing 1, because if I mill Yawgmoth, it's good. Um, mean, just play Ballista for 8. Kill that. Kill that. They're doing something. Let's see what it is. Port of Calling for 1. I'm curious to know what it is. Seal and Safekeeper. Okay. Sure. What you do? I'm gonna give this X proof. Doesn't seem very good, Seal and Safekeeper. Yeah, this game is over. It's honestly better. Like, I was able to destroy the last land as well. Eh, I could probably connive here. And attack. Maybe it was better to just play Soul Cauldron and kill the last 2 things with Ballista. But I just love conniving. I love conniving too much. It just feels like you waste value if you don't connive with the Spy Master's Vault. But again, the right play was certainly Soul Cauldron Ballista. Why win when you can get value? Exactly. Surveil. Okay. This should be. No. Oh, yeah. It should be lethal now. I'm gonna go Cauldron. a young wolf. Actually, I could +1 first. And then young wolf. Then I can tap Cauldron on Ballista and put a counter on young wolf. That says GG. Okay, because now we have the Spam Master's Bowl to connive kill. Okay. One lander, but very good. Badger to the moon. Yeah, I saw it's already 50 euros. Crazy. Land Ragavan. Okay. Young Wolf. No Young Wolf, but it is a land, at least. I can unban the troll. In Legacy, you mean? Yeah, I don't I don't discuss Legacy bans. They are consistently doing things that are questionable, so I'll let them do their thing. 4-bet seems fun. Okay, I'm gonna go Badgermole Cub. I think I wanna go Swamp and turn on the Swamp. Let's see if they go Flage. They don't. Okay, yeah, keep on trading. What's the combo with Urges Insight? A Young Wolf Ballista, you have game Infinite Life. Let me go Forest, Cub, Forest, Cub, and then Urges Insight. Maybe Cauldron. What's better? Urges Insight or Cauldron? Maybe Cauldron's better. They have missed the land drop. And if they go Teferi bounce the Cauldron, I guess it's worse. But if they go Flage, it's better. Oh, let's go with Dredgers Insight. No, maybe I'll go Ballista. Yeah, I think it's better using my mana. Oh no, never mind, never mind, never mind. Dredgers Insight. See if I find a land. I do, and it's a nice one. It's by Master's Vault. Oh wait, if I get Young Wolf, I have infinite life. I think that's good. Again, opponent, obviously, our magical line. So they don't have to concede, but I'll still have infinite life. When it says dead question mark, I'm just gonna say just infinite life. So here, if you play on paper, um, if you play on paper, you can. I don't think you can win in paper. So Bird is good in Mercta. You need to audible for the RC. No, 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 no. Just play Jeskai Blink. If you own the cards, you should play Jeskai Blink at the RC. You're like a mid-range player. It's just so good. I mean, I just won against it, so. Okay, what do I want against them? But I don't know. This deck is all four ofs. What am I supposed to side out? Side out endurance for for Gris. That's it. Keep out of souls. I thought my opponent was playing just guy energy and was minus screwed. It looks like they were Boros instead. Um well, I was going to search for Dried Arbor, but I just cut it. Sorry, I just drew it. So I guess I can't do that anymore. Halfling. Uh, I think a graveyard, because on turn 3 I want to draw land that adds mana instead of Dried Arbor. Yawgmoth. Not bad. Let's go Rumble. Man, so many good cards. So many good cards. Look at this. I think I'm taking Forest though. Maybe not. Maybe I should just get the Agatha Cauldron. I do have the combo next, not next turn, but in a while. I discarded Flake. I guess that's a reason to pick the Cauldron. Raw Step. Wow. I want to take a screenshot. I want to take a screenshot to this. This opponent does not watch Mango stream, nor Mango YouTube. Let's go. Yeah, actually now they can't escape Plage, so I have to go Cauldron. I want to sacrifice this addresses spawn to play Yawgmoth. Nah, but yes. I can go Yawgmoth Cauldron. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, next turn I'm very close to have the combo. Especially since they extracted a random card. I mean, if they had the extraction in hand, I don't think they could have lost this game. Because the only way I can win is putting together this 3-card combo. Okay, they go Arena Glory, but they don't have enough for Flage yet. Looks like they're tapping out. Yeah, looks like we were able to gain infinite life. Okay. We're gonna give flying to the yeah, exactly. Va bene, no blocks. That's 10 damage. I'll Cauldron the Flage. A counter uh here. Then I go Dredges Insight. Ooh, Spymaster's Vault. Actually, it has Vault. I win the game now. Wow, crazy. Let's go Dredges Insight. No response. Take back. Doesn't matter. Then I go Cauldron on Walking Ballista. Counter here. Always yield. Then I go Infinite Life, but not only. I also go Infinite Triggers, so that I can go Spymaster's Vault, Connive on the Yawgmoth, and then shoot my opponent. Alright. Let's go. Hand's decent. Let's see, what are we facing? Hard Mesa. I think I'll top Dredges Insight. But I think I want to go Malevolent Rumble. Hmm. Very good. Let's take the cub. And then I only need to find Yawgmoth, and I have the combo. Is that just guy or is that another Boros? Either way, I'm very happy with what my hand delivers here. Next turn I can go. I don't know. Too many options. Let's see what happens. White, white. Johnny. Fajani. Ooh, Yog. I'm gonna go Cub for sure. Think I want to go Cub Cauldron. Maybe I can go Cub Endurance. No, I'm gonna go Cub Cauldron here. And then I can go Walking Ballista. I can even kill a Johnny if I want to. Yeah. Uh, yeah, let me do this now. This way, I have the possibility of killing a Johnny. No reason to kill a cat, they just flip it into a Johnny. Yeah, because this forest doesn't die if I kill a Johnny, because it returns as a tapped forest. But like Washington in Modern, it's okay. I think it's worse than the Cub for sure. All right, yeah, I think now I wanna kill a Johnny while the Cub is in play, so the forest returns as a forest. Yeah, it was important I tapped Cauldron in my turn to do this play. You think it returns in play regardless? Oh, the Cub doesn't need to be in play? I didn't know that. Okay, thank you. I thought it was an ability of the Cub. Or Johnny. Ooh, Yawgmoth. I win. I win. Gorgeous Insight. Yes. Really doesn't matter. I'll take Christ. And then I go Yawgmoth. Now I go Infinite Life and Infinite Damage with the Spellmaster's Vault in play. So we just ping over and over. As it returns and gains life. We do this 20 times, 30 times, and then you Spellmaster's Vault. And it's not that the Badgermole Cub made this combo. This deck already existed. I already have plenty of videos with this deck. I remember there was a time, like a few months ago, where I was in love with this deck and went 4-1 twice, losing the final. But the Cub just gives it more consistency, I guess. It gives it more like good early plays so that you just have more mana. Okay, so sideboard. I think I sideboarded nothing earlier. I think I'll stick by that. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to side and push. Yeah, maybe Grist is not good against Boros. I should go to 0 Grist. Endurance is a way to take Flage. Uh, Maybe a Cow One Regis inside for a push. It wasn't just Infinite Life. I also had the Spellmaster's Vault. They were actually dead. Mulligan. Keep. Have to bottom a card. Man, I love them so much, though. I don't want to bottom anything. I'll bottom the Lighted Halfling. Go to 5 and start with Ocelot Pride. Okay. Wish I had a Halfling. Am I Cub a believer? Cub has been amazing so far in this league. Should I block? Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. It makes my Yawgmoth die to removal, but it also makes it a 2-2, so that I can block the Ocelot Pride next turn. Okay, more Ocelot Prides. I'm gonna go Swamp, and I'll play the Cub on the forest. Sorry, on the Swamp. Because I chumped last turn, now I have two 2-2s. Because if opponent kills a 2-2, I still have the other 2-2 to block the Pride. You got discharge. Okay. See if you also have Flage for the young wolf. In that case, I'll probably lose the game. Okay, 0 cards in end. Yeah, opponent board state completely stopped by young wolf 2/2. What's the play now? Opponent has no cards in end. I think I'm gonna go Rumble, looking to find a Agatha's Cauldron. We'll have the combo once again. I think Yogg. I think I like a fourth land. That way I can cast Yogg without having to sacrifice my spawn. Let's see if they find an answer to a 2/2. Or if their deck loses to Grizzly Bear. Yeah, it looks like Grizzly Bear's too strong. Opponent deck can't do anything about it. Um, they do have the 2 Young Wolf Yawgmoth, but this is not. This is not what I want to do. Yeah. Maybe it is good though. It's still very good. Just do this pass. Just do this pass. No need to do anything. Could have attacked, I guess. They have no cards in hand. They don't even have surveillance. Not even one. You play 0 surveillance in your deck? They drew a Flage. Shooting me for 3. Okay. Now, uh, I don't know. Do I just kill the prides? It is like a swamp to do so. Yeah, I think so because I have lethal, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I guess it does matter. It does matter. My opponent may not concede, and I don't want them to gain lots of life. Now at least they don't gain life. My opponent doesn't seem to be conceding, so we have to continue until morale improves. Allora, I have to play Dredger's Insight. Actually, the way I played it, I don't have lethal anymore. Oh no, no, I do. Yeah, let's go Dredger's Insight. Then I do. I can just go Zenith for yeah, all good. If I Cauldron now, it's great. If not, then I have to continue. Go Zenith for 0. Broad Arbor. Give -1/-1 to this. -1/-1 to this. And then I have to do this until I draw Cauldron. Also gain infinite life now. But I can always misclick. So I'm now gaining infinite life, drawing infinite cards. Looking to draw Gathos of Cauldron. Then I can exile Walking Ballista. And then I have also infinite damage. I guess I don't gain infinite life. I just stay a party now. So I can actually draw my deck. I don't remember. Is Agathos of Cauldron banned in Standard? I think it's still legal in Standard, right? Is it banned from my deck? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, now I can go Spellmaster's Vault, Cauldron, Walking Ballista, remove 1, ping you for 1. Alright, GG. Okay, I'll take a bathroom break, come back for the final match. Let's see if I can 4-1 with this. Okay, let's go for the final match. I think I'm gonna go Forest. Did I Halfling? Third turn we can go Cub into Dredger's Insight. Alright, we got a rematch. We started a league with a loss to Tron. Let's see if I get my rematch. Okay. That's the Agatha's Cauldron. Very good, very good. Next turn I can go Rumble. I can mill over Walking Ballista. And find Yawgmoth for the win. Let's see if we do that. Yawgmoth's there at least. Let's go Cauldron on Halfling. Put a counter here. Just using so much mana. And you really just use them all. Let's go Rumble. Okay. I'll take Halfling. What should I do now? Opponent is going to be able to play Oogie next turn, exiling a card. What's the best way I have? Maybe just playing Yawg. I have to pass. But yeah, so much value made on turn 3. We dug through our deck very much. You know, if we've milled the Walking Ballista, we would have had a, I guess not lethal, but infinite life, which is fortunately not good in this matchup, as we've seen in the first match. All right, I'm probably gonna go Ugin, exile my Yawg. All this dust. Oh, okay, Boseju. Hmm. Boseju. I think I'm gonna Boseju now. Choose the last land I took. Or is this power plant? Do I have a legend? I don't. So I'm gonna Boseju the Urza's power plant. And then I'll play Halfling Yawgmoth Pass. And I can turn these cards into Yawgmoth. And pass. And they also pass. I could just sacrifice this, draw a card. Would that be good? No, I think it's better against Kozak's command, which my opponent can't have, so I'm just gonna untap here. Untap and play Dredger's Insight. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't draw Walking Ballista. Or sorry, fine Walking Ballista. Nura, yeah. I guess this will call you in our heart. As a VV player, I guess. Let's play another Cauldron. Because if I find Ballista, I have the win. Ballista. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna say yes. And I'm gonna take Yawgmoth. Now, I have lethal. As soon as my opponent moves, I have lethal. I'm not gonna move now because they have Kozak's command. So I'm not gonna move here. I just hold up Spellmaster's Vault, Cauldron, Yawgmoth. And this is a Yawgmoth too. We just don't move, we just have lethal as soon as my opponent taps out. You played before with scales? Yeah, hardened scales. Okay. When it passes, they have to hold up the Kozak's command. And that's fine. That's fine by me. It's fine by me. I'll play Yogg and attack. I hold up all the combo pieces. Eventually, opponent will have to tap out, and then we kill them. They don't tap out. Hmm. Let's go Yawgmoth. And let's just attack. Isaac can cast Ballista for 2 here. And pass. Again, no need to move. As long as they don't move. Gonna sacrifice the expedition map. At the moment, they don't have interactions. Yeah. So I'm gonna just go uh minus one squad to nothing. Sacrifice Yawgmoth. And then I can go minus one. Sacrifice Yawgmoth. Eventually, I can tap Walking Ballista. Should I do it now? Yeah, I guess let's do it now. I have all sort of combos here because I can also loot Infinite and then connive on the Ballista. All right, I have all sort of combos. Just had to play around Kuze's command. At that point, I guess not even Kuze's command would have done it because I had redundant pieces. So yeah, it was very important to play it at the beginning. Okay, now game one, we got it. This is the matchup that we lost on round one. So it's good that we finish taking the revenge. I think I'm taking out at least 2 of this. I keep one Grace because it kills the cutting a Yogg. Kills one Ugin. Grace kills Ugin. No, it's not very good. If only I don't know land. Mulligan. Yep. Let's go. Is that a murderous cut? It is. I have no idea how to cyber with this deck. It's a good start. Turn 2 Karn. You know, Let's just go to game three. Let's go. Um, Keep. If I draw land, this hand goes off. If I don't draw land, this hand is a little bit slow. What about Ashik against them? Not a fan. I actually don't want to sideboard. I want to just submit 60 cards with this deck. Against everyone. Eldrazi Temple and a Breakdown Land. Rip. Okay. Let's play Cub. End of turn. You cycle. Looks like you're cycling a Kozilek's command. Not bad. Oh, oh wait. I, okay. Dies or is exile returned to the battlefield tapped? Hmm. That was still a very good play because opponent is able to draw a card off of K command. Hmm. Flesh Raker. I break on land. Hmm. Really wanted a land here. I think I'm gonna go Grist. Yeah, I thought they actually just exiled my land there, but thankfully Heartbend reanimates it. Eh, Also, chat, I have too many options right now, and none of them are particularly good. I mean, I could go Grist, kill Flesh Raker. That's a play I can make, but I'm just losing a creature, and I already have so few creatures that I really don't want to lose any of these two creatures. So I think here I'm just setting up. I'm just gonna go Zenith for another Halfling, Yawgmoth, and then just we'll see what happens. Yeah. If they want to block, it's okay. It's not the same at all as going Grace Minus. If I go Grace Minus, I'm not developing. If I go Creature Creature Trade, I have developed. Wow, they traded. Okay, they went Mindstone Map. Hmm. Go Rumble. Milbalista, nice. Very nice. Although I don't have any combo yet. I think I'm gonna go Cauldron Yawgmoth here. Oh, ho tappato male. I'm sorry. I mistapped. Alright. Back for 3. Pass. I'm gonna go Devour of Destiny. Exile Yawgmoth. Oh, all this dust. Yeah. Yeah, should have had a Yawgmoth in play as a 2/2 now. Instead I misclicked. And there's nothing. Well, there is one only. Draw. Okay. I would have been able to have mana now to play other stuff. Slight mistake, slight mistake. I can go Devour of Destiny to exile the wrist. Okay, they decided to exile Yawgmoth though. Interesting. Hmm. Let's exile actually, that's +1 here. I think I want to play Yawgmoth on this board state. I could have removed the counter to ping to protect it from exile. Yeah, honestly, I have 6'd because I assumed they would exile Grist. Yeah. Very surprised they didn't. Yeah, I should have like pinged the Yawgmoth to make a return. But I think if I don't have 6, my opponent exiles Grist. I think my opponent saw that I have 6 and exiled Grist instead. Let's play Yawg and pass. They have 2 cards in hand. They take Wheaton's Labyrinth. Strange. The top 7 and goes for Ugin Eyes of the Storm. Mm, I'm gonna go shrink this and shrink this. And this way you can't kill my Grist. I mean, you can if you have another Colorless permanent. Or Rumble. Take this land. What do I do? What's my out here? I need to combo kill them, I guess. I have to hold this Yawgmoth in my hand. Whatever Zenith does is just gonna die to the Ugin ability. I guess I just need to get closer to the Dredge's Insight Spellmaster's Vault combo. Yeah, should have just blocked the Devourer. Would have been able to kill the Grist. I just wanted to draw cards, but that was a mistake. Should have let the Grist be a higher loyalty. Should I go? Yeah. At this point, I think I'm kind of screwed. Kind of screwed now. I also don't have any more Grist because I set it out. Two of them. I don't want to say I would have been in a winning position, but it definitely would have been a better position if I just let the Yawgmoth die, chum block, Grace minus kill Ugin. When it adds mana though, so probably, yeah. Va bene, dai, basta. Yeah, ended up losing twice to Tron. No Fulminator Mage, and given that I had just had no, I'd never used my sideboard. I would definitely put some Fulminator Mages back if I had to play this deck again. At least I saber some card. But overall, it was a fantastic league, a super fun deck. Again, outside of Tron, this deck performed very well. The Badgermole Cub were amazing, and yeah, definitely a viable deck in Modern. So very excited about it. If you watch this video on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.